Barbara Jardin has been battling swimmers in the pool since her international debut for Canada in 2009. The past year has thrown Jardin into a completely different ring altogether, putting her up against her toughest opponent yet, diabetes. Struggling with the disease, Jardin was out of training from August 2014 to January 2015. She's now back training with her coach, Tom Rushton.
Coming back in January, she's the type of athlete and the type of person who's going to push herself really hard. And when you're dealing with some medical complications, that can be challenging. There's been more than one time when we first started working together and she wasn't able to manage her blood glucose that I've had to actually physically pull her out of the water.
Jardin has had to relearn how to train in the pool, something she's been doing since she was 7 years old.
Thomas has been really supportive with everything, and it's been hard because, oftentimes I have to just nap. I have to get out of the water and I have to wait until my sugar level rises back up, and I'm just watching everyone do the set, and I'm just sitting down on the pool deck, not really doing anything. So it's hard to accept that. But I mean, in the end, I still end up doing the sets. I just stay a little longer. If it's going to take me 2.5 hours to 3 hours to do the whole workout, then I'm just going to do it.
The one thing that hasn't changed is Jardin's positivity and determination, two factors that have allowed her to continue training at the elite level.
I try my best. I push myself to the max, and there's times where I'm just gonna where I feel like passing out, and there's other times where I can keep going. So I think I've made a really good improvement, and I have a great support team.
Rushton, a big part of her support team, recognizes some of her setbacks and is dedicated to adjusting her training regime in order to comply with them.
It's not about what's happening in the pool for her, it's about how she's managing her disease. And we really feel like we're definitely moving forward. We basically treat her as a new swimmer. She's actually really experienced, but because everything she has to do, she has to relearn, we're treating her as a new athlete and just going from there.
The pair are learning how to deal with the day-to-day as well.
There's often times where I'm too low and Tom has to pull me out of the water during a really hard set, and that's never fun. Yeah, he's fed me jam a few times, which is pretty embarrassing, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's something that I can live with, and it's manageable. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but it's fine.
As she started getting used to the daily struggle, Jardin draws on the experiences of other swimmers who've succeeded with battling diabetes for inspiration.
Gary Holt Jr., he was diagnosed when he was 25, and I was diagnosed when I was 22 years old. I haven't made contact with him yet, but it's something that I would like to do, just to ask for his opinion and his strategies.
The one thing holding Jardin back in her preparation for the 2016 Olympic Games is money and proper medication to treat her diabetes.
I started a campaign with Make a Chance, and my goal is to raise $8,000 to help me pay for my insulin pump and my medications, and also the other World Cups that are coming in November.
Now, both she and her coach Tom Rushton will turn to preparation for international competition this summer.
Barbara Jardin will be competing at the DC Games this summer in South Korea before starting her preparation for the 2016 Olympic Games. I'm Mitch Bomal, and you're on SwimSwam.com.